Hi, welcome to Simply Simple Life. Today I want to talk about decluttering. Decluttering is getting rid of items that do not belong to that space that you are decluttering. So to start decluttering, first we have to identify the space that we want to declutter. Try to select a space that is smaller, which will not overwhelm you. Don't do the entire house or the whole room if your house or your room has not been decluttered recently, because that will overwhelm you. Start small. Start with your one shelf in your kitchen, one drawer in your study area, one shelf in your closet. Just select a smaller area. Then segregate items into five piles or 4 bins, and one is just your keep items, so you can just use the space that you're decluttering itself to put back the items. So 5 piles. One is trash, the second one is does not belong here pile, the third one would be keep, the fourth one would be I'm not sure, the fifth one would be donate or sell. So these are the 5 piles that we will be creating. You can use bins, containers to put in, or a plastic cover to segregate also. That is also fine. Totally depends on the area that you are decluttering. Use whatever best suits you. So first one is trash. Trash is any item that is broken, that you cannot use, which is expired. So medicines that have expired, food that has expired, makeup items that have expired. So items that have expired definitely has to be trashed. Wrappers, plastic covers, containers in which you have Amazon boxes that you would have received and that's just lying around in that space. Things like that, broken lids, broken utensils, utensils which have broken handles or stuff like that. Anything that cannot be used is trash. So just put them in the trash pile or trash bin. The second would be items that do not belong to that space. Many times we just misplace things. Books sometimes find their way to kitchen. You might be reading something in the kitchen and you have left some books on your countertop. Stuff like that. Sometimes my daughters would leave their hair accessories on my table, their spectacles on my table. So things like that. Those are of course useful items, but they just don't belong in that space. So they have to go back to their original home or the space where they are supposed to live. So keep them in a pile or bin that is marked as does not belong here. The next would be a keep pile. Of course, you can either pile it up or just put it back in the space that you are decluttering, right? So items that you use on a regular basis, items that you need, of course you have to put it back in that place. A good rule of thumb is items that you will of course know the items that you use on a daily basis. Only things that we use occasionally we are not sure, right? So here it comes in the rule, where have you used it for the past 12 months? Anytime in the past 12 months have you used it? So usually certain items we will use around festival season. Certain utensils we will take out only during festival season. Some decoration items we will put up only during festival season. So see whether in the past 12 months you have used this item. If you have used this item, it is likely that you will use it in the coming months also. So you can keep that item. Not all items will fit the 12-month rule. So be mindful of that. Certain items we cannot dispose of. Certain items are sentimental items. Even if you don't use it, you cannot get rid of them. That is absolutely fine. But certain items may not fit in that 12-month rule also. Here just use your common sense and keep items. See, certain puja items like a very long stemmed kuttu vedak, a long lamp, which is most of the Indian homes you can find those lamps. We may not use it even on a yearly basis, but we cannot get rid of such stuff. So be conscious of those and put them in the keep pile. Now, when you pick up certain items, you are not sure of that item. It is absolutely fine not to be sure of things. We don't have to make all the decisions at the same time, at one go. Put it in the not sure pile, but be very mindful that you have to find a space, a place to put this not sure items also. Make sure that this not sure pile or bin is not bigger than your keep or your trash or your does not belong here kind of thing. It doesn't become the biggest pile. Just be mindful of that. Also remember that the not sure is just postponed decisions. You will have to make a decision on it sooner or later. So be very mindful of what are the things that you are putting in the not sure pile. Of course, items that you're very sure that you will never use anymore but are in still perfectly good serviceable condition, put them in the donate or sell pile. If you can sell it, yeah, of course, go ahead, sell it. If you can't sell it, you can donate items or you can put it in the recycle bin, whichever category it fits into. You can just do whatever is right for you. And that's it. Your space will be decluttered. For this, I will recommend that you time yourself. Usually a 10-minute or 15 minutes is a good time, good enough time for decluttering a small space. I can usually do even my entire wardrobe decluttering in 15 minutes. Because I do it regularly, it is easier for me to do the entire wardrobe in 15 minutes. But in general, 10 to 15 minutes is good. If you can do 15 minutes of decluttering a day or at least in 1 week, let us just take kitchen 1 week. Once you do 15 minutes of decluttering, by the end of the month you would have done it 4 times. 1 hour of decluttering you would have done. You would have gotten rid of so many items that don't belong to your kitchen. A decluttered space gives a sense of calm and peace for me. I think it does for many people. So take it as a challenge, take it as something that you can do on a weekly basis, or if it's possible for you, even on a daily basis. Declutter and enjoy a clutter-free, peaceful home. I'll see you in another video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.